Yeah, yeah. Where all my scamming ass hitters at? Get good for buying bags, 20s, 50s, 100s cash. They thought me counting fast. Girls with the Louis bag, they got the shoes to match. Boosting bitches where y'all at. Hide that shit in y'all bag. She got that fat old ass. Make me wanna drop a bag. Dig in that go y'all bag. We finna pop and tag. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I make her bend that shit. She tell me finish it, she love when I'm in it. Yeah, I be drilling it. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I got a bougie bitch, I don't know who to hit. These women got me choosing it. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I make her bend that shit. She tell me finish it, she love when I'm in it. Yeah, I be drilling it. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I got a bougie bitch, I don't know who to hit. These women got me choosing it. Where all my trapping ass hitters at? Bustin' the moves all cash. Got shoot boxes with they stash. I get my bitch a stack. Smoking on fire hash. She never ain't about to crash. She gon' let her hit a smash. We just running through this cash. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I make her bend that shit. She tell me finish it. She love when I'm in it. Yeah, I be drilling it. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I got a bougie bitch, I don't know who to hit. These women got me choosing it. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I make her bend that shit. She tell me finish it, she love when I'm in it. Yeah, I be drilling it. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I got a bougie bitch, I don't know who to hit. These women got me choosing it. Take advantage while you got me off a perky, baby. I'll buy you anything you want, cause you my purty, baby. Got them big lips with a soft ass, so you got me all bad. Wanna lock me down, but that's a tall task. Put you in a wagon or a Range Rover. They know not to play with you, cause then it's game over. I got pounds of everything, you might get a wedding ring if you help me build this shit, cause that's my main motive. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I make her bend that shit. She tell me finish it, she love when I'm in it. Yeah, I be drilling it. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I got a bougie bitch, I don't know who to hit. These women got me choosing it. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I make her bend that shit. She tell me finish it, she love when I'm in it. Yeah, I be drilling it. I got a bougie bitch, I don't know who to hit. These women got me choosing it. Where all my scamming ass hitters at? They good for buying bags, 20s, 50s, 100s cash. They thumb it, count it fast. Girls with the Louis bag, they got the shoes to match. Boosting bitches where y'all at? Hide that shit in y'all bag. She got that fat ass, make me wanna drop a bag. Digging that go y'all bag. We finna pop them tags. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I make her bend that shit. She tell me finish it. She love when I'm in it, yeah, I be drilling it. Spin that shit. I got a bougie bitch, I don't know who to hit. These women got me choosing it. Spin that shit, spin that shit. I make her bend that shit. She tell me finish it. She love when I'm in it, yeah, I be drilling it. Spin that shit. I got a bougie bitch, I don't know who to hit. These women got me choosing it.
What's up, y'all? Pull up on the panel, man. Pull up on the panel. I dropped the link for y'all. What I'm about to send it to Trey. Yeah, let me send it. We got Rush. We got my guy. My guy done pulled up. Rush, what's the deal, man?
Yo, what up? Yo, you gotta let me know when you go live so I could get set up on my spot, my nigga. I need to cam up every
Oh,
time I
bet
come
for sure, man.
in.
I be trying to do the Saturdays, Fridays and Saturdays, man.
What time? What's your time
I'm
frame?
saying, Fridays I'm gonna try evenings for sure. Evenings.
Okay,
I'm trying to line up like I be trying to like line up interviews and conversations to talk to people, but for
okay.
sure like the evenings. Yeah, absolutely.
Word, word. No, I'm gonna definitely pull up, man, all the time, nigga.
Hey man, much appreciated. You know we need you here, man. We need the guidance and stuff, man.
Yo, you bad funny.
Yeah, we need you to kick that shit, man. He just sent his link to Trey. Hold on. I seen you in the comments. How you like the interview? And what's up, y'all? What's up, Lee? What's up, Eda man?
Yo,
Um,
my bad. Keep cooking.
Now go ahead. What's up, Truth?
No, I liked it, man. Like I like the approach with what you're doing, man. You know, you politicking with other content creators, man. I think it was a organic conversation, and yo, keep them coming, man. I know I enjoyed it, even though I was trolling in the chat, but I really like the interviews, man. Word is born.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you definitely be in the chat. You be pulling up, man.
Yeah, I be on my troll bag
Do you,
though,
what
man.
you what you disagree with though?
Um,
Make this bigger.
the thing, she's kind of fronting, as far as like the female perspective on things, like she's saying that men don't hold themselves accountable. That's the completely opposite. Is most women don't hold themselves accountable, you know, and that's why things are the way they are because of it.
Because women don't hold themselves accountable. Yeah, I don't think
They never
I don't think
do,
that's wrong.
man.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong when you say that. You know, there's some truth to that for sure. It's a lot of truth to that. But I definitely think things are the way they are. I think men play a big part too, though.
No,
Definitely
no,
think men
men
play a
do
big
play a
part.
big part, man. They're not like you said, they're not. A lot of them aren't really groomed to be leaders, man. Know what I mean? That's why
You
you
gotta
have a lot of
stutter. You
suckers
gotta
and
stutter.
simps doing the
He's
things
talking
that
about
they
the
don't.
women.
Know what I mean?
When he's talking about women, he didn't stutter that one time. His talking points was clear. As soon as she asked him about me, she was he's having malfunction up here.
Yo, that's crazy.
That, it's crazy. So Russ, you believe if men stop messing with birds, like if they really stop messing with birds, the women would change?
It's not even about them messing with birds. They suckers and simps let a lot of shit slide. Know what I mean? They don't force women to be held accountable for their fucked up actions. That's what a lot of suckers and simps doing right now. And I agree with Mont to a certain degree that a lot of these men, I'm not gonna say they stupid, they're just not going to be leaders to handle shit the way things need to be handled. I
So,
mean,
what percentage of men you think are not leaders based
oh
on that
man.
statement you just said?
I mean, the percentage is kind of high, man. I ain't gonna hit it with the rush math, but
No, give me the rush map. That's why I asked you. Because I had already started looking at that rush map. If you used to
yo,
look
word.
at all the men, let's say black men, how many of those you think are actual leaders and can lead a
Uh,
woman in Russ world?
I'm gonna keep it a beam, man. Most black dudes are simps, bro. It's like
Give me a
a
number.
lot of
Give
stuff
me a
is simps.
percentage.
I said, I'm gonna. You say you wanted the rush math, so I'm gonna hit you with the rush math, man. I say about 75%, man. Word is born.
So that means what you talking about don't matter. If 75% of the men are simps, right? Think about this, Russ. That means that these women gonna have an option regardless of what y'all talk about, based on your math.
And that's a problem, man. They fucking
I
up
said,
shit.
why would women change for the 25% when they got access to 75%? In your opinion,
Listen, man, you asked for the rush math. I just gave it to you, fam. Like, what else you
I
want
know,
from me?
but now I'm moving past the rush map. I'm asking if we just say what you say is true. 75% of men are simps, right? My question
Yeah,
is, why would women change for 25% when they when the majority of men are the 75%?
there's no reason for them to change because they got the best of both worlds. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying is really not the women, it's the men, based off your statements.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. You got me, nigga. You got me. Yeah.
All right, that's all I'm saying. Is so when we be telling women to change, and we think 75% of men gonna encourage them, trick off on them, do all the things that you say we shouldn't do. Why would they do something that's a disadvantage to them?
I mean, there's no incentive for them to change. That's why. That's why things is. That's why there is an imbalance right now. I mean, because of that.
Okay.
So hold on, the discussion y'all just had. What was what did you make him pretty much concede to?
Well, I said, what do he think? How many simps suckers out there? And he said, in the black community, he believes 75% of black men are simps and suckers, and 25% of them are these stand-up men that he talking to. So I asked him, if the majority of the men are this way, why would the women change for the minority? And he said that is a great point. Women should not change if they want to be able to be with the majority of the black men.
Let me process that. Wait, because they don't want to be with the majority of black men, though. Either man, they want to
They
be with
do.
the real ones.
I disagree. Listen, everybody keeps saying you know how I know if they gonna call you a simp or not. If you got a woman, it's always the niggas with women they call simps. I don't never see the dudes who ain't got no woman ain't calling the simp. So a lot of people don't have it processed. If you have the attention of the women, they gonna call you a simp. Month, why
Well,
you think they
either
calling you one?
well, they no, they call me a simp for different reasons. I don't think they call you a simp because you got a woman. Because you got to think, Angry Man got a woman. Um, uh, Peace Murphy and all them got women, and they don't necessarily say that thing to them. They say it to niggas like me because I'm smart, right? And they don't really like people who are intelligent and who have a balanced perspective and learn, right? Ask questions, shit like that. They don't like that. So those niggas are simps.
So, but do you agree that everybody, most of the people I see them calling simps got women? It sounds like the simps are getting more women than the red pill.
Interesting. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true. Uh, let me think. So I'd agree that most of the guys that got women, they do end up calling them simps. But they be calling
Absolutely.
niggas. They call a lot of niggas simps who don't got women too. It's really
I
it's
don't
really the
see it.
rhetoric. Look
I
at
don't see it. I'm telling you, I don't see it. I don't see a whole bunch of dudes that don't got women being called simp because them people are the ones they can influence the easiest.
but think about it, right? The ace metaphors of the world, right? They think that nigga is the biggest simp. That nigga ain't got that nigga don't got that nigga's a sniper. He don't got no woman, right? Um, you know, they call it's just based on the rhetoric for real.
I'm telling you, I've been really
You know,
processing
you,
it.
you, you talking about old boy with the platform where he
It's a
has like a
nice
bunch of
conversation.
people. Yeah, nice conversation. I wouldn't consider him a simp because you know a lot of the rhetoric he puts out, he don't even believe it. The nigga's actually a wolf, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? A
I
wolf in
think
sheep.
that's what make you a simp. Is because like
Nah,
that's what
nah,
I'm sorry. That's what makes you a panderer.
yeah,
Yeah, I
he's
think the
he
pattern is
does a
different from the
form of
simp.
pandering, but he's really a scammer when you think about it, because he don't believe half the shit he put out, my nigga. It's obvious because he done slid up on all them chicks on his platform, right?
Yeah, he
I
turned them
don't
all
know.
down, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, so I can't speak on.
That's the
Well, allegedly,
yeah,
allegedly.
that's what the girls was came out and said, but
Yeah.
you know, we don't it's just hearsay, I guess.
And the way he treats those women from what they're displaying, like, yo, the nigga, he a wolf, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? The
So
nigga be
what?
scared.
What do you think about that, Mike? 75% of the black men are simps.
I don't think 75% of the black
Yeah,
men are
hey,
simps.
y'all asked for the rush math, man. So I gave y'all the rush math.
Yeah, but I do think that a great percentage of black men are not leaders. I would
Mm.
say, but men in general aren't leaders. But I would say, at least at this moment, I would say about close to 70% are not the leaders. I don't even know
So,
if a lot of them had the capacity.
so even if that's the case, based off you and Russ having different ideology, like y'all have different beliefs, but y'all guys are coming to the same, I guess, math because he was roughly around that same. Doesn't it make sense that women are not married? Because he said leaders too.
You know, it makes perfect sense that women not married
What
because
about
the
you,
niggas
Russ?
ain't married.
As far as what, like, why women are not married?
No, you said you said you believe 75% of the men are not leaders. They're simps, not leaders. You put them in that category, right?
Right.
If that's the case, doesn't it make sense if the women don't have the men to choose from while they're not getting married?
I mean, like, I guess it's a number game. So whatever is available to the female, she's gonna link up with. I mean, yeah. Why link up with an upstanding dude when you can have a sucker and a simp that has, you know, a little bit of power and clout and money, but you know the regular dude that stand up, you're not going to deal with them. You're going to want to deal with the sucker and simp that has those resources and some clout. So yeah, it would make more sense for the female to link up with that nigga.
So that's the point. So you keep saying, I'm trying to figure out what's the point of your rhetoric then when you talking about women need to change this, they need to do this, they need to do all that. Your rhetoric don't make sense if they change the men that they want, the options won't be there
I
Why
mean,
would the
just
options not be there?
because the men are not available. If
Hold on, so hold on.
75%,
So you think if they became better women, became more accountable, you think that that would disqualify them for the 75%?
no, no, I'm saying based on what he
what,
is
what
saying.
he what he's saying, like, yo, the 25% that's like upstanding and righteous and all that, the women will not gravitate towards that because there's more bad than good. So why link up with a good dude when you have easier access of the 75% pool that, you know, pretty much let you do anything you want?
Because they're undesirables. They simps for a reason, right? They're non-leaders. Well, the non-leaders, I mean, just be women will still get with non-leaders. But the simps, they're undesirables typically.
So you think simps are undesirable?
Typically, most of them, not because of their simps,
Yeah.
but because they just so happen to be undesirable, so
I, I, I
they
think
have
that's
to
a myth.
operate over.
I think that's the myth. Let me give you an example of what I'm saying. What was his name? What was the guy name? He wrote a book and everything. He was cheating on his wife.
That's a lot of
Damn.
niggas.
No, he was like Derek Jackson.
Okay.
Do you believe Derek Jackson was undesirable?
No, he was a rare. He was a panderer, not a simp.
Yeah,
You don't think he was a simp?
listen, no, he's Derek Jackson is not a simp. He's another wolf in sheep clothing that's a scammer. That's a bad example. Pick another one.
Okay, so hold on. I just want to make sure we go down the road. So the men on this panel, what's up, sophisticated jerk?
What's good?
Are
Shout
you
out to
saying?
Rush, redefining everything right now.
Yeah, I said so. I just want to understand.
Salute,
Would you
salute. What up,
call
SJ?
would you call Derek Jackson a simp?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a simp. So is Ace Metaphor.
Okay. So,
But
what do
hold on,
you
but
think? Oh,
hold
go
on.
ahead.
Before I wanna make sure. So Jerk, we're saying that a panderer, right? That's somebody who's disingenuous, right? They say something for money. They know they gonna eat it up, right? A simp. Do you think that these guys are simps in their real life? As far as like they not having it their way with these women. You think that they really actually have no boundaries and a woman is running, kind of just doing what they want?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of overlap. So they are panderers, but they're also simps because the fact that they have to come out here and pander to that degree kind of indicates, man, they ain't getting what they want in their real life. Because, a guy that's like, firm in his masculinity, he's getting chicks, he's going to say what he needs to say because he knows deep down inside, like, regardless what he says, he's going to have some female interactions.
Well, y'all know my definition of simp, right?
No.
What's that?
So the real definition on YouTube of the word simp is the person that disagree with you in real time.
Nah,
Definitely
That's
makes
what it
sense.
means.
that's incorrect. But I'm gonna give SJ some pushback.
Hold
The
on, no,
reason,
how's that incorrect first?
okay, because the real definition of a simp is an actual acronym, and the acronym is someone that idolized mediocre pussy. That's what simp means. But back to SJ, yo, the reason why I don't consider Derek Jackson and Ace Manafort simps is because they have their way with their women in real life. Now they're tapping into a market that's real lucrative, man. They're tapping into a market where they're sending out a message to a bunch of overweight, unattractive females, and they're eating it, and they're spending their money to listen to what they got to say. That's a scammer, not a simp, because in real life they dominate their women. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree with you, man, because the way they're maneuvering, man, that's men that's scared, man. That's men that don't want to be in a truth. So, man, when you got
Nah,
Jerk.
to do
man.
like
Hold
gimmicks
on,
and
hold on.
shit,
So would you consider a sniper a coward because he's sniping a nigga from a rooftop? Nah, he's precise with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I consider these two men wolves in sheep clothing. You know what I mean?
but Rush, if you got to do all that trickery, man, you're not sniping. You know what I'm saying?
But
There's difference between getting pussy and actually getting females. So, like, if you
I don't
buying
I
and you
don't
leading
feel
with money, man, you could get females.
nah.
But it's like what
I
they
think
end up doing for you and
they're
what
not.
how you maneuver with them. That's the
See, I'm
difference.
looking at it from a business perspective. They are actually getting to the money. What's Derek Jackson's net worth when he was putting out all that material? I
that,
think
So,
that
like
nigga was
3
making
million or
millions.
something like that.
Yeah, no, he was making millions, but he
but
lost the shit.
so,
You know what
Come
I'm
so,
on.
saying?
so, so I think this is the problem because I think that Mont is a white knight. He's not a simp. Now, people don't understand the difference. See, what we done did is we done put all of these things under one word and called it simp, which is not true, right? But I believe Mont have his way with
A
his
white knight
woman.
is a simp, but carry on.
No, white knight is not a simp. That's the
That's the
crazy part.
biggest. That's one of the biggest simp, other than the
No,
psycho
it's
simp.
not. So let me
Yes, it
tell y'all what a
is,
white
A
knight
man.
is,
white
because
knight and a
Go
simp
obviously
are
ahead.
not
y'all.
the
Go
same
ahead. Go
thing.
ahead.
Hold on.
A
Let's
white
get
a
Edom's
white knight and a simp
definition.
are not the same thing.
So let me tell you what a
Give us
white
your
knight is.
definition,
Because
man.
a white knight does not mean that they don't have their way with women. That's not what it is. A lot of men in this space, I call them white knights, but most people don't understand that what I'm saying. So a white knight is someone who's quick to run to the defense of women. That's what a white knight is. That don't mean that they don't have their way with
That's
women.
simping.
Hello,
If
that's
you're gonna
not
defend
simp.
a
That's
female before assessing the situation,
no,
that's a
that's not
simp
simping
move.
though.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Okay,
is.
all
But go
right.
ahead. Go ahead.
So a white knight and a simp is two different things. A man can have a woman, have his way with a woman, be a leader, and still run to the defense of women. That was the point. So a white knight and a simp is not, but we just throw words out there because we don't want to use definitions, right? Typically, a simp is not getting reciprocity in their relationship. That's what we'll call it. Like if a man's spending all this money, he ain't getting nothing back. She's using him. The dude that's really simping is the guy who's Olive Garden in her phone and he can't even smell the coochie. So that's the simp. But that's the point that I'm saying is we just start changing words and make words mean what we
Nah,
want them to mean.
let me correct you real quick. The reason why the white knight is considered to be a simp is because he's aiding unrighteous female. And I'm saying before assessing the situation. When a white knight is in the situation, he's the type of dude that's seeking that validation from the woman, man. That makes him a simp. That's a form of worship right there. Nah, he a sucker. And, yo, he's one of the biggest suckers, other than the psycho
But
simp.
you're misinterpreting what a white knight is. A white
Yeah.
knight, by definition, is someone who's willing to go to the defense of a woman, regardless of the outcome. White knights
Y'all don't
aren't
know.
trying to seek that
I
valid.
don't know. Nah, man. You know why
You're
they
not
call it.
using.
Listen. Do you know why Caucasian men use that terminology, white knight? It's because a
Yes,
lot of
it's a
no.
medieval term.
You gotta let me
It's a
finish,
medieval
right?
term.
You gotta let me finish. They use that terminology because the white knight come to the aid of a woman before assessing the situation. You know what I mean? That's why they call him a white knight.
That's not what a white knight is, bro. I'm
That's
telling you
exactly
what
what
you're
it
saying
is.
is inaccurate. No, I'm telling
Hear me.
you what you're saying is
You
very
gotta
inaccurate.
understand. Russ got his own definitions. He started saying it's
I
Russ
see that.
math and must, but that's what I'm saying. Is so I do see a lot of white knights, right? I see a lot of dudes who will defend a woman in these spaces, right? But I don't think that they are not getting reciprocity with the relationships that they're in, and I just think it's a difference. But we just try to dump it all together.
I wouldn't put Mott in that white knight shit either, because I think he just takes his position based on fairness. Like I seen him take up for men that he feels if he feels that they ride or something. So I wouldn't put him in that white knight category.
Well, no, he white knight sometimes. I'm not saying he white knight all the time, but without a doubt, if he see a whole bunch of a woman getting jumped on by three men, regardless if he right or wrong, he gonna try to get in there to protect her in some form. That's what it. But listen, a white knight is not bad because some of y'all, I wish it's not. Some of y'all are men knights that y'all gonna defend the men regardless, right? So we see both sides of this quote
Okay,
unquote
okay.
knightish thing, right? So that's why I don't see it bad, but I
But
think it's
it's
not a
just not
simp. That's all.
accurate. It's just not accurate. I'm just, I don't just. I go listen. No, one thing I will give you is that I will give you that I do happen to beef with the guys. Like sometimes I might. It's not about the women. Sometimes I just want to like go at it with one of the guys, right? But it's not about saving the woman.
So
It's
you're a
like,
bully.
yo, yeah. Like sometimes I'll be like, you know what?
There it is. Okay.
You know what? Let me try to like see how concrete your logic is. Even though it sound good on his face, let me see how concrete your logic is. So I'm gonna push back on your logic, and we're gonna see how powerful it is.
Well, let
So,
me tell you
but I
why I
don't
say that
ever,
you do.
you know,
Well, Mark,
go
what
ahead.
I'm saying is I hear the state. You say white knight is statements there. How about that?
Say it
Like
again.
if a woman get like if a woman gets jumped up, I ain't gonna let all you men jump on these women. Like those are white knight statements, right? Now
I be
you might
playing
not
though.
consider it's cool. So you play white knight. That's cool. We can take that. But the point is white
Now,
knightish.
don't give him that. E. Do not give him that. I look as quick as he is to jump in it. Hey, man, I'm gonna need you to be honest today. We can't play
Okay.
games.
Oh
Yo, but
shit.
I do the same thing for like for niggas. It don't matter who it is. If I think this person right, I jump right in there like nah.
Yeah, that's what it says. You a knight. White knight just mean we gonna call you a black knight and white knight then. But you a knight.
Wait, hold up.
Call me.
White
I
knight didn't
prefer.
necessarily, but E, white knight isn't even limited to female. Like, despite what it sounds like, he can white knight for men too. I think Mont is just balanced. If he wants to stand on something, he's gonna stand on something.
I prefer Jesus adjacent.
You stop it.
Wanda gave me that name.
I almost had to go to church right now.
So, Mont, let me ask you, man. Do you think Ace metaphor is a simp?
Um, I think a little bit. I think more than Derek Jackson. Um,
Okay.
I think Derek Jackson not a simp. I think Derek Jackson was having his way in real life. I think he was cheating on his wife, and I think he didn't give a fuck what she thought. You know, I think he was, he was fucking on his other hoes, and he wasn't giving them what they wanted. I don't think none of them got what they wanted for real. So I don't think he was a simp. I think Ace Metaphor. I think Ace Metaphor plays simp in real life. I think he played as a part of his strategy to get women. And of course, I don't know him. This is just my guess from what I see. I think he actually does that in real life. Like, oh, I think he dirty Mac. I think he do all that type of shit. But I think Derek Jackson, he probably just. I think he just got women in real life for sure. But when he got online, he like, listen, I know how to get this money. I'm gonna tell these chicks everything they want to hear. Then I'm gonna get this money, and I can't be mad at him. The amount of money he got from that.
Yeah, so why would you say, in your opinion, that you don't white knight, or you think you just be playing? I'm trying to understand.
He took it back.
Yeah. So this is why I think I don't white knight. I think that it really, I'm never going to say something I don't believe. Right? I'm never going to do that. No matter if somebody want me to do it, if somebody like, you're not, nobody gonna make me dislike somebody for so if a woman is wrong, she wrong. Like, and I'll make arguments that women don't like all the time. I told them in casual sex, like, women don't necessarily deserve to come, right? They gonna hate shit like that. But I
Well,
say stuff like that.
the senses of a white knight, right, is that the woman have to be in a situation that she need defending, right? And
Okay.
I feel like you will always sign up for that role if you feel like she
But
need
look,
it.
it just so happens that these niggas always they be attacking women on the basis of like not real red pill stuff. They be attacking them on the basis of like I think a lot of guys in this space want to go to the opposite position of a woman. Before they like try to like reason with them. They want to start yelling and shit like that.
I
You
get that,
know?
yeah, no, and I believe that in some spaces we need white knights. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look at it as a
Call
bad
me
thing.
call me a vigilante. I don't like white knight. I'm a
See, that's okay.
vigilante.
So, like,
All
but
right,
I'm using
Batman.
it because believe it or not, a vigilante is a white knight.
I'm a black knight.
Right. I mean, if
Call
the
me black
shoe
knight.
fits,
I'll accept black knight.
Okay, you're a black knight. Okay,
All
cool.
right, Batman.
We'll
Dark
change. We'll
knight.
change. Oh,
Call me
dark
dark
knight.
knight.
Cool. You call you the dark knight, the darkest of the night,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So cool.
Real quick,
But
Rush was asking me about Derek Jackson's net worth. So it says like he made between 2.5 million and 4 million.
Hell, he made more than that.
That's crazy.
He made more
And
than that.
that,
He had
that
to.
might be just
his,
on the book.
and his audience is 100% women. That I mean, come on, man. Is the reason why he got to put out that message to get to that chicken, man. You know
Oh
what I
no, I
mean?
think he has some men in his audience too.
I don't know
I don't know
about
about
that.
that.
I mean, some, of course. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth an amount that's worth speaking about.
You said that 15-20% don't matter because we got 80%
I don't.
women.
I don't think he had 20%
It was
of men
probably five.
in his audience.
Five.
Yeah, I
Max.
think he had like 1.5%, if that.
99%. So
What would
yeah,
a man
that's
benefit? What would a man benefit from following him?
I think they learn the game, how to be a player. Shoot, he was really teaching how to play the women. Tell the
Nah.
women what they want to hear. Listen, I know y'all might not like it, but he was giving dudes game on how to play women, tell them what they want to hear, trick them out their draws. Because he was the master tricking women out their draws with that rhetoric.
He still got a platform, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
Like
still
if
doing numbers.
so, yeah. So I get it. I kind of get what y'all saying, but I it's crazy when I see like I know people that I done seen in this space who, like I said, completely have their way with their women, but then they call them a simp because of what they're saying. and they disagree with them.
Oh, we got a super chat. Hold on. Yeah, I don't. Let me see. I think somebody trying to kick you off, either man. Let me see.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
But
talk about. What I want to
Wait,
talk
how do you
about
get
before you
super?
pick me up.
How the hell do you do super chat with my channel?
I don't even.
What?
He doing it on Trade Channel. I don't even see how much money this
Ah,
is.
Yeah, it's not enough. It's gone away. See, they should have put a little bit more.
Yeah, what was it? $5? I think
you got to
oh,
add
it
a
didn't
zero
drop.
behind that.
Yeah, what is the actual how much a tier? How much do people like? Should people pay to drop people? Can you
I
drop
think it
somebody?
should
$50.
be fifty
Minimum
dollars.
$20.
$50. It should be $50.
But you don't think the minimum $20 for 20 minutes and then $50 for the
No,
show?
no, $50. If someone really want to say they want somebody gone, if I might need a shadow, let's do a YouTube page together. It's gonna be $50 to drop them for 10 minutes. I'm gonna see how bad people really want to drop people.
You ain't gonna make
I
no
mean, you
money.
know me. I love that game.
We're gonna start a YouTube page. It was $10 there. It was $10. It was $10 for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm dropping the link if any women want to come up, cause you know I want to I got some topics I want the women involved.
But
I'm gonna
if
drop
you
it on
got the
trade chat.
you, you if you got the bounties up, it was $10. We'll respect people money if that's your rules. I didn't know you set the rules over here. Yeah.
Let me process that real quick. I'm
Okay.
gonna think about that. Hold on for a second. Truth. We're gonna hold on for a second. But yeah, he said he sent $10 for 10 minutes in the back. Let me process that, Truth. I don't even know if the bounties was on 10 for 20 for 20 something. Yeah, let me process that.
Yeah.
If not Truth, then we gonna hold your bread till for Trey show. And you gonna get a credit.
Yeah, I would say
I had a question.
if $20
How
5
much did they just
minutes,
put it? How much did they just put down on it?
like $10.
$10. Yeah, like $10.
But yeah,
But
so if you do $20, I think $20 should be 5 minutes, $50 should be 10. But think about it. You
I'm
ain't
gonna
gotta make
process
no
that.
decision right
Cause
now. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I like when
yeah,
you think about it because you come back with logic. Some people just be talking. They don't think. They
yeah.
just say,
Oh,
"Oh,
here we
let's
go.
do something."
So let's do some counteraction real quick.
Okay, we got $20, and what's this for, Shadow?
Credit
So I'm paying.
if you
I'm paying
decide.
Ease Bounty, and I got a double up. So what's up? So if he
All right,
wants
so
to drop him, drop $25.
you're paying to bring E back.
Yep.
Okay, so all right, I'm still gonna process. We're gonna hold that $20 for now.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna hold that for now.
I, I I think the
Okay,
boundaries is interesting though.
I love that
'Cause
I
game.
like the bounties.
I think I don't dislike the boundaries because I think I was
Oh, let me
like
go to
a
Trey.
part of the original ones in the space on Fight Club in the boundaries, right? But yeah, so I get it.
Oh, hold on, yo, they it's a lot of. Hold on, let me see how many people dropping bread on your head, man. Why y'all don't like Eater, man?
Because I come from a different mindset. I don't
So
agree
we
with
got
everybody. 40.
okay, yeah, all right, cool. I think Misty dropped. Let me
10.
see,
She dropped
Minister Misty
10.
dropped $10 on you. Okay, don't worry, y'all. We gonna we gonna hold y'all bread till later for sure. Y'all ain't gonna lose your money. All right, cool. So we was
Wait,
just talking about
what's in it so far
what you say?
for whoever's been like
He
out of
got
everybody who's
$20.
been dropped so far?
I think
Right.
Eaterman
But
got
I'm talking
$20
about.
on his head.
Okay. Well, I'd already put $20, so I negated that. So cool.
Yeah, cool. He paid the dub. Cool.
That's how we balance
All
that
right,
out.
all right. Listen. Um, Either man, how you feel about my statement that women don't necessarily deserve to come during casual sex?
That's wild.
I think it's cool.
How you
Let me
feel
let me
about
That's
it,
tell
Shadow?
wild.
let me tell you why I think it's cool, right? I feel like it's your responsibility to get your own. A woman ain't responsible for me to come while I'm having sex. It's my job to get me there. That's how I
Mm,
feel, right? When we talk about sex, when you talking about oral, when you talking about nothing sex, right? Uh,
yeah,
I get it. Like I get it if like men feel like they gotta please women every time they lay down with them, every time they get a quickie. Like I think dudes don't have enough sex to understand what casual sex is. If y'all having sex once a month, yeah, she might gotta come every month. I mean every month. But if you're having casual sex, hey, I just got off work. I mean when I was in the military. Hey man, I just came home from lunch. I'm trying to get this quickie went in and I'm going back to work. If you gonna come, it's on you. You do what you do with this 15 minutes you about to get, right? So
What?
yeah.
that's just my mindset. But I understand if a man say, "Hey, I want to please a woman every single time," that's cool.
So Shadow, why do you think a woman deserves to come during casual sex?
Because I'm not finna do a job unless I'm finna do it right. What you
Or
mean?
what's hold on? So what's the job that you're
Look,
doing? Who hired you?
regardless of the mission, how fast that mission is supposed to be, or how slow that mission is supposed to be, I'm not getting up until I've done my job. And my job is to make sure that I want to be remembered for the next week. And like that's weird
Okay,
to me. I don't understand that process.
I'm gonna
let
be
me let
remembered
me let me
regardless,
ask you these
Shadow.
questions.
How
Hold
old is
on.
Shadow?
Almost 40.
Shadow, you tripping? I'm hitting
Nah,
47. There's gonna be some days she ain't gonna get shit. It's about me.
ever. I
Shout out
can't.
to Eat a Man.
But
I'm on Eat a Man
but you have to
shit.
understand.
Yeah, man, that's
I
crazy.
can't see sex like that because to me, sex is equated to love, and I can't have sex selfishly. It's not. My
I
brain
get.
won't
Hold
even
on.
process that.
So
Huh?
I don't believe I should deny my wife. And if I don't work 16, 17 hours, she gonna get what I got left. I'm just saying she gonna get what like I'm not about to be having sex like I'm 18 again for an hour and a half and I gotta wake up in 4 hours. I'm not doing it. So I just I'm different.
You want
I,
Eat a Man to
So
take two showers back to back, huh? When he get home and then after the session. That's what you want, Shadow.
hold on, Shadow. Check this out, right? So you said you got a job to do. I want to know, what is your job? He might be frozen.
Yeah, he froze up.
No,
And
speaking of
Will
wife, she
said
catch.
you. Oh, there you go.
So here's what my job is. My job, by definition, as a man, is to make sure that she is fully satisfied when I am completed. So again, that's why I won't even
Hold on,
have
real quick
sex
before you go too
unless.
far. Before you go too
Okay.
far, who gave you that job?
I mean, yes. The
Who,
lady who first trained me. I'm gonna leave it at that sentence.
Oh, that's
so,
tough.
oh, hold on. So
so
Shadow,
my
go ahead.
I was about to say, my argument is that's not your job. We gave ourselves that job, but I don't think it's necessarily. I don't think it's fair based on the output of sex. So for example, right, as a man, when you come to sex, let's say the girl, y'all, it's just casual sex, y'all know each other enough. You come to sex.
Okay.
The reason that you come is because you're putting in all the effort. That's why you come, right? You're not laying down and
Who are
letting her
y'all
do
having
nothing
sex
to you.
with?
Hold on, check it out. You come during sex because you pumped 1,000 pumps or whatever however many times you didn't pump, you stroked, right? That's why you came. How many times is she stroking or pumping, whatever the fuck she? How many times is she thrusting?
Yes. Like,
She's not thrusting as much as you are because most
maybe
women
it's because I
is
don't
telling us the
understand.
job.
Stop. I don't know who y'all are having sex with, but
All right, so
that's
Shadow,
just
check this out,
what
Shadow.
what it
It's
sounds
my
like
Want
to
me to
me.
explain it to him?
You're saying
hold on,
that women
Shadow.
are sitting there dead fishing, and you can't sell that junk to
No,
me. That's
Shadow.
not even
This is my question
realistic.
for you, Shadow. Shadow, can you give somebody a job and not tell them how to do the job?
No,
Okay, So this is my question for you: is it my job to make a woman come? If we
Yes.
having sex. Okay, Shadow, tell me how.
Yes.
Tell me how. I need a blueprint.
I mean, you need like a literal blueprint, like
Yeah, I'm about to meet up. I'm
instruction
about to
on
go
how
meet
to
up
get
with
it
a.
done.
I'm about to go meet up with a woman right now.
I mean, I don't want
Tell
to
me what to
violate
do to make this
TOS, but
woman
I can
come.
give you a pretty good roadmap. That
Okay,
there's
so
a list of
hold
things
on.
that make it work.
Hold on, Shadow. Let's say I'm about to meet a woman right now, right? And I'm like, yo, Shadow,
Okay.
my job is to make her come. You gotta tell me how to make her come, and it has to be a sure like fire plan.
So how fast?
It don't
It don't
matter as
matter.
much time as they need.
All right, bet. So the first thing I would ask you is to tell me anything you actually know about her, like anything.
I don't know. We just hooking up.
She's a librarian. That's what we
She's a
know.
librarian.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So 8 out of 10, that means she's sitting down most of the day. Lay her on your back, put her legs on your shoulder, and pick her ass up. Eat her against the wall. She will come within 45 seconds at least once.
No, you
If
missed
you
it. Hold
if you
on.
want me to be serious about it,
No,
like
you
there's
missed it.
way.
No, you
I'm
missed
listening.
it. No,
You
you
said
missed it.
librarian,
No. You missed it. We talking about not outside of oral sex. That's what I stated
but
before.
all
No,
parts of
no, either
okay.
man. He can tell me. He can
Um,
tell me. Oh,
Oh no,
yeah.
but I'm saying I
whatever.
No,
did
no, no.
state that. I said we talking about actual physical sex coming because it's two different things. Anybody can play with the man in the boat and make a come.
Okay.
So so by that literal definition, so anybody can get it done, right?
Well, no, because I'm trying to
So
figure
Shadow.
out. So every time you have casual sex, you eat women out.
I don't believe in
No,
well first
don't.
wait, whoa.
What?
Number one, I don't do
Great
casual
question.
sex.
Back
But
in the
two,
day, hold on, we know you married now. I'm
but
saying back in the day,
Don't lie,
no,
Shadow.
so hold up. I have a 7 day. Even back in the day, I had a 7 day rule. So within my 7 day rule, I'm not putting my mouth ain't going nowhere on two different people within 7 days. But I also had standards when it came to sex.
no,
So there were things that hold on. So there were things, but yes,
no.
if you put
Let
me
me
in
lay
your
it out
bed,
for you, Shadow. Hey, check this
if you
out.
put
You
that
went out
cookie,
to the club.
if you
I
put
got you,
that
Shadow.
cookie out the oven, I'm eating it.
I got you. I got you. So
Yes,
Shadow, hello. You went to the club. Well, this might not be for
I didn't
Shadow.
go to clubs.
All right,
Oh,
cool. You went to the club. You met a chick.
I'm a
You did a one
cowboy.
night. I got
you
it.
was at a
I got it.
rodeo? Oh, okay.
The point that I'm saying is, when I think of casual sex, every woman don't deserve to be ate out.
Hell no.
That's a fact.
Hell no.
So I gotta. Here's my theory. If I won't put my mouth on it, I'm not putting my dick in it. Because
That's
Okay.
it,
crazy.
So hold on. Let's go
yeah.
with your premise, Shadow. Let's go with your premise. Tell me seriously how the woman that I'm about to go and hang out with, I can make her come, and it has to be legit.
So again, actually take the time within the first 2 3 minutes, explore, figure out her body. Once you get those first signs and symbols, get down there and figure out what letter to speak. Eat it, get it done,
Shadow, you're
and
not.
then dick her down. Look, hold on, because
Let him.
in
Yeah, let
in
him.
taking and taking the time to actually sit there and understand how her body moves. Not all women like it hard. Not all women like it fast. Not all women like it deep. Not all women like so. I'm assuming she knows something about you and your physical body. So if you're on the larger side and she can't handle that, then you actually have to understand how she's moving by doing your exploration. Figuring her out first is the easiest way for you to become satisfied too. Because if she works, I
In
come when
20
she comes.
minutes.
No, it wouldn't take 20 minutes. I think I said give a good 8 9 minutes maybe. But if you're really finna sit there and actually take the time to do it, give yourself about an hour.
Okay, hold
So
on, Shadow, real quick. How about if say like she hit you up? This is your girl, man, and she's like, "Look, I really want to kick it with you. I only got like a little bit of time. I got to go back to work or something for a quickie." how you handle that situation.
I mean, you premised that she was my girl, so I already know that whole treasure map. I already have a file. I'm gonna use that map. Before she goes to work, she will come. I guarantee it.
And you believe that any woman you can make come in 30 seconds?
In 30 seconds,
How long?
why
Give
would
me time.
you keep cutting time?
No, I'm trying to, because that was
Why
what
are
you said.
Why
You
would you
said in
even have
30
sex in 30 seconds?
No, no,
I
let me ask
believe.
this question. Hello, I got
Yeah,
a
Edom,
different
man, you
question.
kind of chopped that time down
I
into
did. I
so.
got you. I got you. Well, let me ask this question,
My man
right?
said 30 seconds.
Outside of, because I don't believe every man should be putting his face in random boxes, right? That's not what I believe, right? And I get
Hell
Shadow
no.
saying he don't do
I
that,
agree with
right?
that.
So my question is, if you did not eat her out, what is the roadmap to make sure she come?
So again, I've never met a female where there weren't signs on her body or soft spots on her body that I can use to explore that body. Like I said, taking the time to get to know somebody, even if it's a quickie, take the time to understand the roadmap of her body. You're not having sex with every woman the same way. Positioning, whatever the case is, some women like doggy better than they like being
Yo,
missionary. I'm
yo,
just
Shadow,
saying.
you failed, right? Your blueprint was to find out what she likes. That's pretty much what you said. Find out what works for her. That's not an answer to how to make a woman come.
How not? Not would you agree that not all women are the same?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Would you say that hey, you can have sex with different women different ways?
Absolutely.
So why would you not take the time to figure out how to do it in the most effective way possible?
My thing is, there's a blueprint for us men, right? For us to actually get, for us to come, right? It's a blueprint. It's very simple. It's extremely simple, right?
Uh,
So that's why we come all the time. But women's like, oh, men get to come. We don't get to. All right, tell us how to make you come, right? No, I
well,
mean, like,
first and
we
foremost,
can
I'm not a
figure it out
woman. Just so we can have that conversation, I'm not a female. But I've
for sure.
experienced, again, with how I was trained, I was taught to please women first. I'm gonna get mine, but I know how to do what I'm supposed to do because I know what to look for. And knowing what to look for and again, you have to understand each individual body for what it is. If you're not going to do that, you're not doing it right. Even if it's casual, take the time to
So,
figure out how to make her come.
Shadow, I understand that, Shadow. I understand that every woman is different. That's the issue, right? That's like saying, like, okay, yo, I need to study for a test, right? And you make sure I pass the test. And you're like, well, there are a billion different tests, but we gonna study. We just going like what? That's like you can't do that, right? So when you say
But you can
it's a man's job, it's a man's job to make a woman in casual sex come. It doesn't even make sense.
So I disagree with that. And the reason why is because even if y'all are having sex with each other, y'all are still supposed to be working for the other. That's why I don't understand the concept of casual sex in that context. Because y'all are saying, oh, it's just about me and getting having
No,
sex
Shadow, it's not
selfishly
a.
is contradictory.
So it's that
Selfish
doesn't mean
sex
that
is
it's only about
contradictory.
you. So look, that don't mean that it's only about you, Shadow. You can have sex, and your goal is to get her to enjoy the experience and for you to enjoy the experience, right? You're going to come as a man because it's very simple. You know what you need to do to come. You think niggas just be fucking and not thinking what they need to think in their head? You think like we just be hitting shit from the back. We just don't be thinking nothing, right? We be thinking what we need to
You,
think to get us where we need to go.
yeah, her. If you're not thinking
We
about her, you shouldn't be having sex with her. That's
you can be
weird.
thinking. So
Bro, stop.
Uh,
That's
you
weird.
can think about whatever the fuck you want to think about. You can think about her. You can
So
think about
while you're having
you can think
sex with
about other
one,
stuff
you're
though.
thinking about another. I like.
no. So you
I'm not
can't.
sitting
So
here.
you. I'm not saying that that's
I,
what you have to do.
I'm
You
not sitting
can.
there having sex and thinking about going to a pew range. Come on, bro. Like, if
No,
I'm in
it
this
don't.
moment, I'm in this moment with her.
No, Shadow. It don't have to be you thinking about another woman. It can be you thinking about. It can be you thinking about the shit that turn you on in your head, right? I know me. Like
like the woman that I'm having sex with.
Yeah, you can be like,
thinking
yo,
about coming. You can just think about, I'm trying to bust this nut.
With my woman, I be thinking about I own you, right? That's something that I like, right? I might tell her to say it to me, like tell me like things like that, right? I know what I want to hear and what I want to think about. It don't gotta be another woman or nothing like that, but you're actively working towards getting your nut, pretty much, right? And a woman,
You know how you just said that
woman,
sometimes you'll have her say that.
yeah.
Y'all are actively engaging in an experience together. You asked me what the easiest roadmap is to get that nut off, even in casual sex. Have sex with the person and actually be there with that person. Even if that's the only time you're gonna do it, be there with that person. Experience her uniquely. Treat each experience like it's a new experience.
Shadow, how many men you think you can you can give advice to make a woman come? You think you can give advice to 80% of men and they start making all these bitches come?
80% of men ain't having sex.
No, do you think that you could give advice to 80% of men and then have them start making bitches come?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you niggas to stop being selfish. That's gonna be the first lesson I can teach any man is stop being selfish. Focus on making her come. And we know you're gonna do it. Make her come. Because if you make her come, you will come back.
No, but I'm trying to understand, because if a woman wants to come, she can do what she need to do to come while we have sex.
That's a fact.
They don't know their body, and they don't never take the responsibility of learning their body. They just lay down and they be like, all right, hopefully this nigga get the job done, and if he don't, that nigga can't fuck.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is, like, if I know how to make myself come and she know how to make herself come, if we both doing what makes each other come, we both gonna come. If I'm the only one doing what I need to make myself come, I'm gonna be the one that come and she ain't. And she still can enjoy sex without coming.
That's just like getting in a car and not going anywhere. Like,
no.
What?
No, that's not the same thing at all.
Hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and get in my. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna crank my engine up. I'm gonna start driving down the street. I'm gonna stop in the middle of the highway because fuck it. Like, no, that math don't even make sense to me.
Even the women are saying it takes a lot of years for them to learn their body. So if they don't know their body, Shadow, hold on. I just want you to answer this question, Shadow. If they don't know their body, how do you expect a random man to know it?
Take the time to get. You're already laying down with this woman. You are already going to take the time to get half naked, keep your socks on, whatever. Take the time, because guess what? You learning something about her could teach her something about her. That's what makes it effective. It's, again, if you stop making sex about you and make it about y'all, it's a better process in general.
Shadow, would you say you got a hold on, Shadow? Would you say you got a lot of? Would you say you've had a lot of sexual partners for your fair share?
I'm not gonna answer that question. I got caught in that trap before.
Okay.
Hey, man, he Shadow a freak. He said keep them socks on. I caught that. That nigga a freak.
I know Shadow a freak. I just don't know how many different women he had, because listen, when I was younger, I was the same way, right? I'm like, yo, I'm knocking everything down. I'm turning everything up, right? I want every woman to have good reviews about me and all that type of stuff, right? But I don't know. As you get older, I just think like, I'm not making these chicks come. I don't know you like that. We just, hopefully you know your body well enough by the time this thing is over, right? That's what I'm thinking in my head. I would be like,
and her coming is a privilege.
Yeah, it's a privilege.
That's wild.
Hold on, Shadow.
You know what else is a privilege? We know what else is a privilege? Having sex. Like, I think this is the difference in the conversation that we're having. No. I treat sex differently. Hold up.
Shadow, that's an easy talking point. I treat sex
differently. No, it's not a talking point. Like, I live that life.
Women only have sex with men that they want to have sex with. For the most part. They want to engage with you. They want to explore you just as much as you wanted to explore them, right? So right there, you're equal. You're not starting at a deficit. You're equal, right? So her having
Okay.
sex with you is not a gift to you or nothing like that. Y'all both they doing it because they attracted to you also.
Well, but hold
But they
on.
could have also went ahead and done it with somebody else.
I got you so much.
And you could have done it with somebody else.
I got you. So
Right.
Shadow, do you believe a man coming is a privilege?
Yes.
Wow. So hold on. So you believe it's a privilege for men, but not a privilege for women?
No, I believe it's a privilege for both.
So you agree
That's
that it's
why.
a privilege?
Hold up. That's why. No, you know what? I don't like the word privilege. Then there's a different word I would use.
Hold on, no, Shadow.
Because I'm thinking about it. Hold on.
How
What word
how
would
is
I
it a
use?
privilege? How is it a privilege if she didn't make you come?
But she did because you engage. So in
Oh,
the act of engaging in sex with her, she is actively helping you come, right? Just
barely.
basic math. What?
Effort. He
If
talking
you
about the amount of effort exerted.
Shadow, if you laid down, right, and you told a woman, make me come, and you just laid down, how long would it take her to make you come, even if she could?
I won't.
You won't,
Answer the
right?
question, please.
Because she's not doing it. When you come, it's all because of you every time.
That's not real.
Hold
No.
on.
So
Can we pull up the definition of privilege? Because I might be with Shadow on this. That's a terrible word for this shit. Because
He the
yeah,
one
I
who brought it
don't
up.
want to.
Oh no, maybe he didn't.
hold up. I need to
Privilege.
worry.
Privilege is a special right, advantage, or an immunity granted to a specific person or group.
So
And I'm gonna
if
read
a
one
man is
reference.
having sex with a woman and a woman is having sex with a man, they are getting a specific privilege to come with each other.
Well,
Correct?
no, because
Like they are giving each other the privilege to do so with each other,
I
based
get
on
that.
realistic logic.
I get that, Shadow, but I don't believe in the ideology that you was stating that I'm gonna come every time. Because every time I had sex, I didn't come.
No, I agree with that. Hell, in fact, I probably don't come most of the time I have sex because I don't focus on me. You can only go so far.
Hold on.
Like once she's
Hold on.
tapped out, it's over. But hold on, you have to understand my mentality on sex is about her. If her mentality is not the, again, we're not talking about my wife. That's a whole different ball of worms. But when it came to me having sex with anybody prior to her, that's how I treated sex as a whole. It wasn't just about what I'm getting out of it because that wasn't my primary focus. My primary focus was her. That's the difference. I don't believe in selfish sex. I don't think sex should ever be selfish,
But
ever.
Shadow, it kind
agree.
of sound like
We
a
both
chore the
agree.
way you making it sound now.
I call it a very beneficial job,
Hold on, Shadow. I want to know
and I enjoy
who on this
working.
panel, has ever had sex and genuinely didn't want the other person to enjoy it.
No, not
Nobody,
genuinely.
Shadow. Everybody wants the other person to enjoy it, right?
So what
But
do you qualify as enjoying?
everybody most likely wants that woman to come. If they could choose, for her to come or not, they want her to come. However, the act of
Hold
having
on.
sex, the act
You
of
ain't
sex.
finna, I
Listen,
ain't finna let you
hold on,
sidestep that.
hold on, Shadow. The act of having sex as a man with a woman and getting her to come, for one, is sacrificial as a man, right? Because I could have came in 2 minutes if I wanted to. If we're having sex for 30 minutes, it's for her. You've withheld your pleasure for her, right?
No, but I'll give you, I guess, to some.
A
For
man
most.
can come in 5 minutes, less than that, if he wanted to, right?
Okay.
But he
I,
withholds the process for the woman, right? Most of it, so that's sacrificial. That's sacrificial. Most men make it their responsibility to make the woman come anyway, to make her enjoy it, right?
I at
I
least
think
agree
women
with
just
that.
be in the
That's
moment.
the only part of that entire tirade you
Yeah,
just said that I agree
I
with.
just,
That last sentence.
I just,
Everything else you
I
said,
don't like
I
the
think is imaginary.
I don't like the entitlement, right? Because they disregard everything that you had to do to get them there, They don't think of how much work it was, right?
Yeah,
To have to lay down and figure out a woman's body.
a month. Some lady said that they want the link. I would definitely like to hear
It's probably
the
Venus about to come up here talking nonsense. What's up, Venus?
Hey, Red Pill Mont, how you doing?
What up? I'm Red Pill Mont today.
Yeah, I usually be Team Mont, but today is Red Pill Mont. It's okay. It's a weekly thing I see.
At least
So
I can make friends today with the guys.
yeah, I understand. I support it. So there's a bad echo. I wanted to tell you that first, and I don't know if you hear it, but I
Might be
hear it.
me. Hold on.
I think it's Shadow.
Is it? All right, hold on. I mean, sorry, my bad.
I just wanted to point out the two different types, right? Because you and Shadow in this moment represent like two different types of people you could be with, and some people are like pleasers, and some people are not. And so Shadow is like concerned with the experience that he's providing to the woman because he's what we would call a pleaser. And mine, you're kind of what we would call like a selfish lover. You know, it's just like there's just two different things. And it's
No,
okay, but you just gotta know that's what it is with you, okay? Red
that's
pill
not.
mind.
That's not even. Yo, that's not me at all. I'm a.
I'm just listening
I'm
to the conversation. He sounds like I want to make sure she has this experience, and you sound like, well, it depends on how I feel that day. This is
no. I
different.
want. That's the same thing with me. I want to make. I want to. If I'm engaging in sex with somebody, I want to make sure that they enjoy it. Right. However, I think that the entitlement, the deserve word is where we at. Right. Um, like I don't think that women in casual sex should be entitled to feel like they deserve to come. Right. That's what I
I
don't
think
think.
they should be more entitled than anybody.
Huh?
Why?
You know why?
Why so?
What
I
you
want to
just
know.
said. I'm not even getting a commitment out of you. Like all I'm getting from you is sex. Think about that. So at the very least, the only thing I'm getting from you is this. Make it enjoyable for me because I don't get anything else, right? You said it.
Wait.
I'm
Why
not
would
committed to you.
women don't want commitment from everybody that they have sex with.
I'm just saying in terms of the agreement that we have in this, you said situationship, right? So there is no commitment.
No,
So there
it's
is
casual
literally
sex. Yeah.
right. So there's only
So she's
one
getting
purpose you serve. So yeah, serve
to
it.
you to be in the process of sex with you. But as far as like the finish line, like the coming part, that's different.
Yeah, I just don't think so. Like if you're saying we have a purely casual relationship, then it's all about sex. So then I think
Hmm.
actually that woman should be more entitled than anyone because she's not getting anything else from you.
She's getting exactly what y'all giving each other. The
No,
experience
because
of
most of the
sex.
time the man gets to finish and the woman doesn't.
He don't get the finish. He's making himself finish. It's not a privilege. He doing what he got to do to finish.
And some men do what he gotta do so she could finish too, Mike.
That's true, but that's him being nice. That's him
You on
being a
mute.
gentleman. That's him being me. Y'all can hear
Is
me?
he on mute or is it me?
Is that Venus or I'm on mute? Y'all
Nah, I
can
can
hear
hear
me.
you.
No, Mont's
I
I
think
talking.
it's
can't
you,
Venus,
hear
can you
him.
Venus.
hear him? Hey, Venus, can you hear
I
him?
think it's.
Y'all can hear him?
Yeah, I can hear
Oh, you can
you.
hear me now.
Can you hear Mont?
She might
Yeah, it's
have to
her.
drop and
You can
come
hear
back
me.
in.
All right, pull back. Refresh Venus. Tia, what you came up here to say?
Um, okay, so I just want to be clear, I guess, because when you first brought up the topic, it was about casual sex, right? And then we went into these other areas
Yeah,
of like commitment and marriage and things like that. So that kind of changes everything. But as far as the casual sex
purely
part,
casual.
okay, just casual sex, I would say that um depending on how long y'all been kicking it or whatever, I think you should eventually come to a point to where you want to each person wants to satisfy each other, you know what I mean, to a certain degree. But if it's like maybe your first or second encounter with the person, I can see the man like maybe not really caring about satisfying the woman. Not saying that I think it's okay, but I can see them. feeling that way or doing that because it's not somebody that they really rock with like that as of yet. So I can see both sides, I guess. You know, does that
Yeah,
make
I guess my
sense?
entire argument is, yeah, my entire argument is the amount of work and thought and figuring out things when it that comes into it. I don't think it should be an entitlement there. I think women should understand the sacrifice that men are making. And like I think being a leader is a sacrifice, right? It's not like just a
Okay,
privileged position. I think it's a sacrifice. So when you
but
sacrifice to be the leader of sex, right? In general, like you like, yo, I'm gonna take responsibility to make this girl come, right? Like Shadow said, it's my job to make sure that that she had a great time, right? That's a sacrifice that he's making. Would you
I
agree to that?
mean, I guess, but when it's a casual situation, are you her said leader though? At that point, you're not in a committed relationship, so how can you say, "Oh, I'm the leader," or
No,
I,
only in
I'm
sex.
sacrificing so much? You know what I mean?
Only in sex. Only in sex you're taking a leadership role position. You think most
Okay,
men
I
do that?
mean, majority of the time, yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, they set the pace. They do all of that. They be like, all right, it's my job to figure out your body. All these type of things. You know,
Yeah, but
like
sometimes men don't care
that's
though.
deep.
Yeah, but would you
Oh
say that
yeah,
most
yeah.
times men really don't care about satisfying the woman? Like usually they just try to get theirs
I
and
don't
go.
I don't agree. I think if a man
Ca-
is if he putting his mouth on you, he for sure trying to satisfy you. Um, I
Okay,
think
fair enough.
I don't know what I don't outside of that I don't know what other niggas be doing when they be hitting shit. But I think if he putting his mouth on you, he wants you to like that.
I can kind of agree
You
with
know.
that, except for the ones who just put their mouth on everybody. I think that's insane. But you know, I guess I can see both
Some men
sides.
like that for themselves, though. Some men do the oral thing because they get pleasure out of it. It's not really about you.
I think it's
Mm,
about both of y'all. Like even women who enjoy doing that, of course they gonna do it for themselves, but they want you to enjoy it. So I think it's both.
Okay, can I try one
I
more
was gonna
thing
say
before I
they
go?
could both be mutually beneficial.
What
Okay,
you saying, Venus?
so I agree. I want to try to approach you from a different perspective. Okay, so look, earlier I heard you say, I'm thinking I own her, right? This is something you personally like, right?
Yeah.
So, what's the best way for you to feel like that?
Like I own my woman, or a
Hmm.
woman doing casual sex.
Either way, like, what's the best way that what could happen that'll make you have that ultimate like, yeah, I definitely feel that. Like, what would it be?
Hmm.
Making her have an orgasm, right? So it still would like serve you to serve her because this feeling of conquering that you want to feel, that's like it don't get no higher than that during sex. So it still makes sense in my mind for a man like you to care about that because if you like to feel like that when you're with women, getting her to do that is like the absolute best way for you to confirm in your head, like, yeah, I did that.
That's not the best way.
So what's the best way?
The best way is for you to do what I tell you to do. Like if you have a
Including
woman who like
release everything. Literally giving
I
a woman an orgasm is the ultimate sign of dominance because most people can't even do it.
Right.
great point.
I mean it's fulfilling, right? Like it's fulfilling in a moment, but that's not like as far as like me, I own you. That's different. Like that's a whole different thing from fucking giving a girl an orgasm.
I guess I'm
What
looking at
tells
it
you
like
you own
this.
my?
If you could, somebody following your direction is a choice. You making somebody's body do something simply because of you, not even them, is not the highest level of control.
Um,
Mm,
Yeah, but we
right?
talking about we talking about a quick moment of like an orgasm. I'm talking about like be with women. Like when I was younger, I would be with women and they wouldn't, and I could do what I want, and they couldn't do it. And they wouldn't dare touch another nigga, right? Like that's higher level of like ownership than making somebody come.
Okay, I digress. I guess we just look at it differently because that's how I would look at it. Like, it's one thing, it's easy to listen to you and do what you say. It's another thing to have control over someone's like physical being, even if it's just for a few minutes. That's a whole different thing, in my opinion. But I'm done.
But it's something there.
Mine. Let me ask you this real quick, because she's making a very valid point. To his body do something completely against their control that they enjoy. How is that not the ultimate version of you taking control of that physicality? Like, like, I see where she's coming from. Like, if you can make her release and other people can't, the likelihood of her being there by you doing what you want her to do because you can do something other people can't do is the ultimate crux of that control.
No, I don't. I understand what you're saying, but it's just like I don't think that it's like the highest form of like ownership or something like that. Like if you like you ever had a woman come over your house when you're not there and clean it up,
Yes.
right? Like stuff like that is like real. Like that stuff like actually matter. Versus like the highest level of ownership of a woman. You can make a bitch come, you don't even know. And
But
she
how?
could be like, all right,
That
brother,
means you're not
appreciate
paying.
you.
No, that means you're not paying attention. You always know when a woman. I don't care. I've never met a woman where I could not feel
No,
when her
I'm
body
not saying you
released.
didn't know she was
Stop it.
coming. I'm saying you make a bitch come that you don't know her you don't know her personally. You can be on a cruise, meet a bitch, make her come, and all right, bro, I gotta get back to my husband. I'll fuck with you later.
But I feel like if a woman comes to your house while you're not there and cleans up the house, that's another level of, I don't want to say, because you saying owning. I mean, I get what you're saying, but that's just on another level. Like, that's like she really, really like mess with you for real. You know what I mean? So I just think it's two different. It's just different. I don't know.
Okay, wait. I gotta ask y'all something. So, do you think that a lot of when a man gets to a point where he's like that over a woman, there's like something psychological going on, right? Like a different kind of connection she feels to this man, or like level of
Mm.
influence he has. Do you think sex
Hmm.
has anything to do with that?
Yeah, it
Maybe
can.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
sex can. It can a lot. If you, yeah, it can.
Right. So it still feel like what I'm saying makes more sense. I don't encourage that, but I'm saying for like logically for men who want to have that kind of influence, I do think a lot of you understand like the sexual dominance happens and then it's a lot easier to dominate in all the other ways.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say like, yo, if you can do that, it makes everything else a lot easier. I would agree with that.
So that's what I'm
My
just
follow-up
on
question.
every premise I could think of, I disagree with you about not wanting to bring women to that place, whether it's casual or not. I think it's in the best interest of the man to do that.
No, I think it can benefit the man as far as like if you want this woman to like be head over heels for you, even though it's casual sex, but if you want her to do that, then yeah, then go do that. But I think it's a privilege. Like, I just don't think it's like one of those things, which is why y'all don't come when y'all have sex with most men anyway. How could it not be a privilege?
Because men don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but you come when you fuck everybody.
Well,
Again,
I
not a
think
true
our bodies
statement.
are. I think our bodies also, well, of course, our bodies are just made differently as well. And a lot of times, women, for us to go to that point and to have that orgasm or come or whatever, we have to be emotionally connected. And if we're not, 9 times out of 10, it's just not gonna happen.
You don't gotta be emotionally connected.
Men have to be. No, y'all don't.
No, I'm saying
Not
yo, you don't
really.
have to be emotionally connected to him
In a
for him to make you
sense,
come.
I think in a sense you have to have some type of. There's a different like with women. It's just different. We're just not always ready to up and go. It
You just need
takes
to be
you
comfortable.
know, it takes a little time for us to get to that point. You know what I mean? So y'all
You
But
just need
always
to be
got
is
comfortable.
there a difference
And we gotta
between?
focus too. How he was saying,
yeah.
think about stuff like you gotta be really present, really
Mm-hmm.
focused. It's a
I
lot.
think I
Yeah.
think there's a difference between coming and having an orgasm. We can agree with that, right?
Mm-hmm. I would say.
Define it.
I mean, coming is just the release of the body, and having an orgasm is the release of the soul. Like everything releases. It's soul shaking.
It's different.
Do men orgasm?
Yes,
You've released from the soul?
yes,
Oh shit.
yes. I have.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. That's something new to me.
You know why? Because you ain't doing it right.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
That's his answer for everything. You ain't doing it right.
That's yeah. He one of them niggas. He one of them niggas. Like if you tell him you ain't never came or something like that, he be like, oh. Or if you tell him you gay, he be like, you ain't never had me before, baby. That's why you gay. That's why you like girls. He one of them. You say that, Shadow, if a girl tell you she lesbian?
No, I just don't even deal with that. Look, I don't run the races. I don't
All
believe I
right.
can win.
Okay, I pulled
So
up ChatGPT to describe the difference. So
Not
orgasm is
ChatGPT.
yes, ma'am. Orgasm is the peak of sexual pleasure. It involves physical sensations, muscle contractions, and changes in the brain and nervous system. For many people, it also includes an emotional or mental feeling of release. Coming, on the other hand, is ejaculation, usually refers to the release of semen from the penis. Ejaculation is a physical process.
What about women?
so one is the
We
release of
didn't
the
say nothing
body, and
about
one is the
women.
release of the soul.
You gotta
That's
ask
crazy.
it.
She literally just put it in words and what I just said in a different way.
Let
One's
me
the
ask.
release of the body, one's the release of the soul.
Hold on. Let me see. What about women? Let me see.
Pop
Okay,
Blanco said, I said, oh, go ahead.
many women have orgasms without releasing any noticeable fluid, but it's not really diving too deep into it. It does mention female ejaculation, a relatively small amount of milky or whitish fluid released from glands near the urethra, often called the Skene's glands, and also squirting. And we all know what that is. Go ahead. This is
Yeah, but
good. Ooh,
those
child.
other things are like that don't mean that she's coming. That's just lubricant and stuff like that. The white stuff
Fair
they
enough.
talking about. So
Mm.
I don't know, but
The
I've
body,
never came from the soul Shadow.
that's again, that means you ain't doing it right.
That
That
means
I
you
think
just
it
statement does
freaky.
depends
not
on the person
change.
too. I think it's who, like, the connection you have with the person too. Like, if the connection is not deep, then you're not going to experience those certain vibrations and energies, with just anybody. I just think you have to have a certain connection.
So here's the thing though,
Men
but
don't
you
come
can
from the
have an
soul.
orgasm during casual sex, especially if you actually put yourself into that experience, regardless of if it's something that's supposed to be quick, one time or over a time period. If you do it properly, you can orgasm even during casual sex. But it's but again, you can't be focused on you. You have to let them focus on you. You
I'm gonna
focus
go.
on them.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Shadow, and I'm gonna say a man orgasming is gay.
Oh
We might have to
wow.
fight over that one.
It's just full blown red pill march today.
I don't. You gotta
That's
explain it.
crazy.
You gotta explain to me. You gotta explain to me what come with the soul release is, man. I don't know. I just come.
So you never
My
felt
I just
like
just
no woman
That's
has ever
crazy.
made you feel like your soul just left your body? Like you never had that experience?
No,
Come on
I
now.
just
Listen, don't
Wow.
lie. I
men
saw that
don't.
little smirk.
That's
Do not lie, Ma.
insane. I don't believe
No,
you.
I'm
You
not
need more
lying.
people. You
Men,
need
No,
more
he's
yo,
people.
definitely
men
lying.
don't do that.
Yes, y'all
Yo,
do.
men
I don't
men
believe
do
it.
not do that, yo.
Oh, come on.
Yes, they
Stop
do.
it.
They absolutely do.
Absolutely.
They be.
Oh,
You know, men lie to
They
women
losing
too,
their
though, right? When
mind.
we have sex, we fake it too.
I
I could,
mean,
You
I
know,
could
men
believe
fake it
that,
out, right?
I can
but
believe
some
it.
things you can't.
You
You
can't fake some shit though.
yeah no. Like you can see
My
what's happening. Like
Nah,
you see.
you niggas gotta pull up and tell me how y'all orgasm from the soul. Y'all niggas gotta pull up, man. I need to
man, you
know.
ain't never. That means you ain't never had a woman who tried to suck your soul out of your toes. Like you don't understand. When your knees hurt, when she's doing what she's doing it right. Whenever, look, bro, if you're saying you've never experienced it, you bullshitting. Because that means maybe you've been a little selfish. Maybe you might be subpar right now. But
Subpar.
That's a part.
This is no, this is interesting. I think. Do y'all think maybe this might be like it might be the difference between what they call like Tinder dick and like other guys? Maybe it's. Would you consider yourself to be that, Shadow?
again, now there's ladies present on that panel, and I'm married, so I'm gonna
Oh,
say
okay.
no.
Okay, I see.
I'm gonna make that simple and say no. But here's the thing:
Okay.
the difference between me and you is I don't just put. I'm not putting my dick in anybody. But again, I won't put my mouth on you if I won't put my penis in you. That's just
Okay.
basic math. But if I'm going to go that far, I'm going to go that far.
But
That limit's dead to me.
do you realize that there's so many men that will put their penis inside of a woman, but will not put their mouth on a woman? There's a lot of men who will do that,
That's
and they
I
weird to
mean, it
me.
makes sense though,
and they think it makes sense. I mean, I could see it, but either
cause you can wear
way,
a condom.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I don't think you should put your mouth on everybody.
I don't think so either. But I'm just
Hmm.
saying, like, either way, no matter what, no matter where you're putting it, you could get an STI or STD, regardless.
Right.
But
Like,
I
It's not
also
the
if you're
same
going,
though.
but I also believe in just doing what you want to do. Like
Yeah,
whether it's about an STD or not, if there's something happening here and I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. Like it could be as simple as that. Like I just don't want to, you know?
no,
And
I
I
agree.
think I respect like men should feel the same way. Like you shouldn't
That's
have
true
to,
because
you know what I'm saying?
I have sons, and I definitely don't want my sons doing that. You know what I mean? So yeah. Mm.
You don't want them
Like
doing
I
what?
think you do what you're comfortable
I
with.
don't
Like you
want
don't
them
just
putting their mouth on any and every woman, girl or woman. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, gotta be
but
careful.
so
Yeah.
I think the difference in the conversation is I'm saying that if you're not willing to want to put your mouth on them, you should probably even reconsider having sex with them. Because if there's something you're not comfortable with doing that in that scenario, because our mouth is the key to our body, but so is as a man, so is our penis. So if I'm not gonna use one, I'm not gonna use the other because I see them being the same entrance. An infection can go both ways. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not.
Absolutely.
It's not the same. Um. Yeah. I don't think it's the same though at all. Like when
Okay,
it
let
comes
me
to like
ask y'all
transmuting
this.
stuff.
Let me ask y'all this question. What's more
Hmm.
intimate, like in a man's perspective, in a man's mental? What's more intimate? Just intercourse, regular intercourse, or oral sex?
From whose perspective?
From the
Like the
man's
Who-
woman,
perspective,
the woman giving the oral sex or the man giving the oral sex?
the man giving.
Oh, the oral sex.
Okay,
It's
all right.
different
Absolutely.
with
So,
women
so I
possibly.
see why y'all say that. What
No,
about
I agree.
everybody else?
The vice versa is different because um like niggas be getting head from like niggas will get head from girls they wouldn't fuck. Right? Um
That's
so
That's great. That's insane.
it's
But
very
yeah.
common. It's very common. Like, and it's a guy that like be like, oh, this girl fat and ugly, but I get head from her, but like I wouldn't want to like
Yeah,
What
I've
the
heard
be
fuck?
that.
inside of her.
I've heard that. Yeah, that's crazy. But for the women that do that, I kind of feel bad for them. Like, because what did you really get out of the situation? Like, at all?
I mean, she got that. Some girls like
Nothing.
doing that. Some
Like,
girls like
that's
doing
kind
that.
of, it's giving low self esteem, but it's my opinion.
Some men do that too. They call them a munch.
Mm, mm. Maybe they have low self esteem too. I don't know.
Or they just enjoy what they doing. Like they just a man liked you so much, he like, yo, I just want to do that. He got what he
Mm.
wanted.
I've heard it. They come on Kendra G. They call them eaters or something. Eaters.
Hmm.
That's literally what they call them. You don't give up
Yeah,
your best eater. Yeah.
What the fuck?
that's crazy. Wow. Ooh.
Your best eater. So
So
much I got a ranking system, and it's like, okay, this one
no.
is
So
at the top.
not. So just to be honest, not all women can suck D. Like it is what it like.
Jesus.
Again, there's a lot of factors when it comes to men, and if you aren't paying attention to what you, I don't like teeth. So like, yeah, if you're not willing to, I don't know how to have this
Wait,
conversation.
what? What is going
Hold
on?
on. I'm trying to think of. I'm trying not to get in trouble. Um. Okay. So just because a woman thinks she can give head doesn't mean she can. Like,
It's a fact.
there's only been one person that has ever made me finish orally, and I married her.
Yeah, most women can't.
Yeah, most women can't.
I would argue no. I would argue none of them can. I would argue no woman can without your assistance.
I don't. I don't believe. I don't know.
So you telling
I
me?
kind of disagree.
So you telling me without your assistance to like think stuff in your head and all that, you think if you a woman could just involuntarily make you do that?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
my nigga.
absolutely. It takes some time, but look, because first and foremost, when you're on the larger side, it's harder to even deal with oral because it causes other issues, and then endurance comes with that too. So as you start
Hmm.
moving into different things, when she's willing to make that sacrifice to still make it happen, oh yeah, you can keep her. Oh, in a heartbeat.
Uh, I hear you.
Just saying.
I hear you. I don't know how common that is for a woman to be able to do that to a man without his assistance, but uh, I guess I would have to hear other people's account of these situations. But last time I checked, like she needs your assistance in order to achieve that.
But man, there's dudes that you called them tender earlier. Like a woman can blow on them slightly, and all of a sudden they're done. So
You know
that
what?
math, even what you're
Maybe you're
saying,
right
doesn't
about
make
those type of
sense.
guys.
You see
Maybe
what
you're
I'm
right.
saying?
I'm tripping. I be talking like people everybody know. Um, maybe you're right.
But again,
Yeah.
I believe there's different skill levels when it comes to women. Some women do it because they enjoy it, and then there's some women who do it because they want you to finish. And there's nothing you can do that's gonna stop that nut. I've I've
I
tried
think
thinking of something completely different. And when she wants it, she will pull it out of you. But she's gonna put the effort
I
behind
think
it
s-
because that's her responsibility. Just like it's your responsibility to do it for her. Full circle
I think
conversation.
women think men are like simple, like, and not every man is different, but like that, like I don't think you can't just do what you did to another man, like to me, and think that work. I be watching like videos on like Instagram where a girl be like teaching something, and she be like, "Yeah, men are like this," and I be like, "I don't like that," you know. I don't know. I think
But
they
my,
think we
I just
like
had that same
super simple.
conversation with you about women. Women
No, women,
literally,
all women different.
all women
Yeah,
are
they all
different.
different.
Just like all, they're the one thing I can't stand is if a woman tries to treat every man the same. Because then you understand we we as men know that we're not all built the same. So if you try to
Yeah,
treat them all the same, our pleasure sensors are in different spots. The deepness you got, like, there's certain things with different people you got to work with. Some people you again you can just deal with the tip and you're good. Other men you actually have to put it into it. But with that
yeah.
being said, in order, just like when you're dealing with a woman, if you're going to go through that experience, take the time to rock that boat. If you're not rocking that boat, why are you even wasting time?
All right,
Okay.
Blanco came up to cook you.
Nah, man. How are you?
What up, Blanco?
How are you? I ain't gonna cook, buddy, man. Hey, you good, gang? I was just fucking with you, bro. Oh man, what's good? What's good with y'all, yo?
What up, though?
Can y'all hear me?
What up? Yeah,
It's
no, we got
red.
you.
It's Red Pill Sunday, Poppy,
Why you keep saying red pill, man?
or
This is some
Saturday.
shit.
It's
Sorry.
Saturday. Yeah.
Yes, red pill said. Yo, until this day, I don't even know the rules and regulation with the red pill, my nigga. I know like two, three things about it, but the rest I don't
Okay,
know
it was a
nothing else.
joke. You don't need to talk about Red Pill. Just it was a joke.
I can tell you about red pill. So it's two different things, right? So you got the red pill, um, as far as a theory, right? But then you got red pill as far as like the red pill community. Those are two different things. So as far as the theory of red pill is simply the truth, whether you like it or not.
I
So
knew that part.
if you
That's the part that I
yeah.
know.
Now as far as the red pill community, I tell you what I've observed. Right, they not red pill at all. It's a group of men who are typically upset with women because of something happened to them in their life. So they might not have success with them, or maybe they got a divorce and that bitch took them for everything that they had. Um, and they typically they they cherry pick statistics and they don't ever want to move off of them, even if they find out, even if it's new information that come out, they don't ever want to move off them bitches. You know, like they dislike. They want shit on women. They want slam dunk on women and all that type of stuff. That's what I gathered from being in these spaces.
Uh, the thing that I gather is like a lot of the red pill that's listening to the few guys. I only been like in a very, very few channels. The stuff that I gather from them is for the most part is actually good advice, right? But I think it's more suited for the youngins, for somebody like is finish high school, entering college type of thing. That is more suited towards their way. That's what I think. Because a lot of this shit, like from the stuff that I heard, is something that I heard when I was a youngin, bro. And this is people that, you know what I mean? Next door neighbor, nigga, I got 9 uncles. My father, one from my daddy's side. You see what I'm saying? This is some simple common sense, basic shit. You gotta get your bread up. Hey man, you wanna look good, you wanna look fly type thing, right? Make sure you have your shit together, man. So whenever you get a girl, man, you put a baby in her, like everything's kind of like everything is, you know what I mean, set up for her to be like in a comfortable, in the most comfortable space type thing. I think most of that stuff is like it's pretty good, decent advice. However, I think it's more suited for the youngin, not necessarily like a young person like that, but like somebody like on their early 20s. You see what I'm saying? Late teens,
Yeah,
early 20s, because nigga, when you're like 45, 50, my nigga, like, come on now. Like, you you don't heard this before a long time ago. What they do is they put it together in the package, and because at the end of the day, red pill, blue pill, all this bunch of bull pill, this is a business, bro. This is an entertainment business, however you want to call it. That I wouldn't put it like them guys being hurt. Maybe that qualify for a few of them. This is just a business, man. I just gotta tell you, I gotta look at the crown. I gotta read the comments, and I gotta tailor make whatever I gotta say. uh to the people so I can get the most bread. Like, do you think that then? Do you think that what is the fresh and fit keep them females out because they want to do it because the crowd want to see it do it?
Yeah, I think they do it because the crowd and part, and I think they want to do it too.
I don't think they do it. That's the persona that they build, right? So they locked in with that because every time they kick a women out, I'm going to assume like then $1,500 super chats fly. Yeah, kick her out, Myron. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, Myron. She's a madam woman. You see what I'm saying? So, nigga, you sending me $800 in 30 minutes, 40 minutes. She been talking shit. I gotta cater to the crowd, bro. Like, again, bro, it's a business.
No, I think that's part of it, but I actually think they're like, I think they enjoy it also. Like I think they like shitting on women. They just like the people they in their crowd. They like dweebs. These is not niggas who get bitches, bro. Like they just not. These is niggas who been given the short end of the stick their whole life. You know, fucking the boy is like Indian African, right? And the other one is a dweeb, like fresh. Like that nigga don't that never was getting no bitches. I think he still like really ain't. You know, he gotta buy it. You know, but
I can see Fresh getting females, maybe not to the degree like that, because right now he's like a pretty much quote unquote in the big leagues, right? Because now it's easier for him. He's like known. Once you're famous and known, bro, like that really, they should drop to your lap pretty much. But I can see Fresh when he was like the normal guy, whatever it was, getting females, bro. You know what I mean?
hell no, I
With
can't see that.
I can see, no, but listen, to, I'm comparing him to Myron guy. That's the
I
comparison that I'm
think
doing.
I got Myron getting a little bit more than fresh. I ain't gonna hold you.
Have you seen those pictures that went viral? He like chilling with the white boys and all that stuff, and in bed with the white boys and everything.
Nah, I ain't see that.
Like you know how them white boys be playing, right? They be having like some borderline gay games.
Yeah,
Like they were laying in the. That's what that your boy Myron was doing. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So he was kind of like he's an African guy, right? Kind of like hanging out with the white boys and everything. So he kind of like confused in a way. You feel me? That's my observation from the outside looking in. So
Okay.
and I want you to understand this. Like I'm comparing Fresh to Myron. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Your boy Fresh was married before the whole Fresh and Fit thing, right? So that's kind of like me. That doesn't guarantee like he was getting females like that. However, you know what I mean? At least he was out there in the field type thing.
I don't got fresh getting doing nothing on his own back then like without bread. I don't got him. Especially out here in America, like the nigga, he not a talker, he not smooth. His accent a little funny. Um, hey, I don't, I think both of them don't. That wasn't getting no girls, but I just feel like at least Myron is a little bit more boisterous. I would say, which don't mean he was getting bitches either though. But I don't know.
You got to pick one of them too, bro. Like we discussing both. You got to
If I
pick
gotta pick
one.
one of them, if I gotta pick one of the two, I would say Myron. You know,
Uh,
I feel like yeah, I would pick Myron if I had to, cause I think right now, like once they got on and they started doing their show, I think Myron was probably getting more bitches than Fresh still, and I think Fresh eventually, like I think Fresh was sidekick, and eventually he started, doing something. But yeah,
uh,
if I had to pick one, I'm gonna pick Myron.
I would go with Fresh. Actually, it's a track record there with Fresh. So it's literally a record. This man was a married nigga. You know what I mean? At least he was. At least he was shooting. I don't know
Yeah,
how
but was
effective
he
he was,
like,
but at least he was
w-
shooting.
he was married? You said.
Yeah, homeboy was married.
Yeah, but that's how old was he when he got married?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know that part. I don't be following these
He
people
probably
like that. I
was
used to
he probably
be.
was real young. That's lame
I don't
though.
know. Possibly you might be right on that. But what I'm saying is like that lets me know like he was out there, you know what I mean? Yeah, shooting his checks like that's how people like to call it. That's what I believe. I think Fresh would get Myra on it. I'm talking about take everything away, both of them on the field, go to work because he's more. I think he understands bras way better than Myra.
That's interesting.
Myron is like the perfect guy that he will, you know what I mean? Like you have a group of bros and Myron's in there, like for some reason he want to say some wild shit, kill the mood. Fresh, he wouldn't do that. He would, you know what I mean? He would keep it steady. He wouldn't talk too much.
Um, I see that. I see I see Myron as a motherfucker saying some wild shit that he don't gotta say. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
I can see that, and I can see Fresh not saying much or anything. Uh, yeah, I don't know with them niggas, man. I ain't. I
But don't you
thought
think it's
Fresh
a
would have
business?
been. What you say?
Don't you think it's like if you have to pick a percentage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think it's like 75% business and 25% their true feelings? Because everything they be saying, they don't even follow themselves. That's what I'm saying is pure business, bro.
Yeah, like they don't follow what they sow because that shit ain't easy. It ain't easy for nobody to stand on some, to stand on your shit, like, and not you know, not simp at all, not trick at all. Like, I don't think that's easy for everybody. You gotta really be player, you know. I think because you gotta think of it, right? They went through a period of time where they probably almost tanked their business, you know, for doing too much, and then they started crashing out, really being. We started really seeing who they are. You know how emotional they get and all that type of stuff. Well, Myron, Freshers be, you know, but I'm pretty sure that was a tough time for them, you know, having to figure out, all right, what's my new audience, or like what's my real audience. Then they start. He had to pivot to the racist shit. No, I don't know.
I think they just follow what's kind of the algorithm, bro.
Yeah,
Because the whole, you know what I mean? Like nowadays, that's kind of like popping. It's always a switch every, I don't know, 6 months. Every 6 months, like a little switch with the kind of content that people be doing. First, like, listen, I don't know how long I have been all long enough for me to kind of see that. I've been on these panels doing what, like maybe 4 going on 5 years now. So what be going on is they started with the whole dick and pussy talk. Then it was Trump. It was I mean you got to lump that in with the Kevin Samuel thing, right? Then you got the whole the politic joint. They mixed that in now. You see what I'm saying? So now it's kind of like the whole racist. What can I say? What's the wildest shit I can say so I can go viral, man? You know what I mean? You see that white boy calling Negroes chimp and monkeys and all that stuff.
yeah.
So and everybody kind of like catering to that. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't take this is like 90% entertainment and 10% real life, bro. That's the way I look at it, bro. For most for most people that got like a channel and everything. Doesn't apply for everybody, but for most.
You know, shit. Maybe I don't know. I see them. I see them.
Just pay attention, man. All them people that be saying what? Don't deal with baby mamas, right? And half of them marry a baby mama. You feel
They
me?
be the baddest bitches.
But no, but listen, all the niggas that preach that shit, they got they marry baby mamas, right? The major ones that be popping that shit. Don't deal with uh sex workers. Half of them have got caught with sex workers. You understand what I'm saying? What's the other one? What's the other one that I'm trying to remember? So, and that's what I attach everything to business because now I'm looking what most of these niggas be writing in this chat. Because let me say this one more time: 80% of these niggas on YouTube, they are a bunch of lames, cornballs, and geeks. All right. These niggas is geeks. You over here at 35, 40, talk about getting game for another 40-year-old nigga. Nigga, you that boat don't already pass you, brother. That boat already passed you. You know what I mean? So
That's
so
a
so
fact.
like yes, either you got it, or you don't. Now you learn some like how to fill out some paperwork or for some child support situation, yes. But to deal with bro, I don't think so, brother.
True. True. No, I dig it. I dig it. Trey, I'm about to slide. Trey, you can start up your live. I'm about
You
to
say
slide out my
what?
studio. I'm about to slide out my studio. You can start up your live.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start. You know, my son here with his kickboxing coach, but I'll go ahead and start up real quick.
Oh yeah, start it up. I'm a simulcast.
All right, let me go in. Let me go in my office real quick. Give me a sec.
All right. All right, so I appreciate everybody pulling up.
All right.
We
Take
about
it
to we
easy,
about to go to
man.
Trey channel. Yeah,
Okay,
so go to
okay.
Let's
go to
go
Trey
ahead and
channel.
end it first, Mark.
Oh yeah, I'm about to end it right now.
All right.